Interesting part of Affinity Designer is a very powerful export system. We have two export way to exporting your artwork. For example, we have an this is our design on document. If you want to export, you can go to the file and then you can simply export your document. You export your whole document. That's it. It's a simple preview. You can export it as JPEG, PNG, anything that you want. Also, Photoshop PSD. From here, you can choose the file size. You can choose a quality preset. From here, you can the area, whole document if you want, and all of the advanced setting here that it's not very necessary to change. If you use PNG, yeah, you can see we have some preset here. Or any other export that you want. This is a direct export of whole document. But another interesting part is here, export persona. This is an export persona area. It's very simple. It's had two ways. For example, from here we have a few tools here that you with click and drag you can export one part of your document. From here you can choose the mode, selection, and default. With the default or the selection index, you can export PNG or any other format. I will explain it more, don't worry. From here we have a layers. Okay, we have a layers of this. If you go to the vector persona, we have image, some shapes here. As you can see, we have a bounding box. I want to export them separately as a PNG, okay, or a part of this image for us. Then we can go to the export persona. We have a simple layer here. Okay, we have a simple layer here that I have to introduce them to a slice tab. For doing that, you can click them and simply create a slice from currently selected. Or you can make it visible or invisible in just export persona. It's very important. It means you cannot see it in export persona for exporting. And if you click, or you can hold in your shift and click all of them and create a slice. As you can see, a bounding box with a default PNG, and the size of here is appear all of them. These are exporting box. The software is exporting them. If you go to the slice, you can see all of the export parts are here. So first, going to the layer, select them and create a slice of them. For example, if you going back to your drawing and draw some other things, for example, like this, and you want to export it again, go to the persona, the export persona. As you can see, we don't have this object in export slices. You have to go to the layer and here create a slice of that. This is an area that is exported that you can simply with this tool, slice tool, you can simply go in here and click and drag. This area will be exported. To better understanding that, you can select this tool, select that, and delete this slice from here, from a slice. Delete a slice from here. You can delete a slice from delete selected slice. It is just a slice. It means the software does not export this area for you, but the layer is in its own position. Don't worry about that. Go back to the slice, and with the slice tool, you can simply click and drag any other number that you want, or choose a width and height from here. It's very important. If you want to exact number, you can type exact pixel. And this is our area that introduced to the slice to export. or you can just click and drag it or change the uh, area to export. So this area will be exported. It's very easy. So then you can export preset of all layer from here, or you can come and open them and export them individually. If you want, this arrows means we have the same name of the slice. Changing to a slice another number. Double click and this error will be disappear for you. It's for the same name. Okay. And then you can simply export. Just click on this. And it will be export with the format that you choose. Nice. For example, I export this and I export this as a PNG. Or you can export all of the slices at once with this. Boom, select the file format and export all of them for me. After that, you can change the settings of them. For example, on this heart, you can come and here you can change the another format that you want to export from this big list. JPEG quality, nice. And another interesting part of this export is here. You can, for example, this. You can add another size of your export. For example, add from here. As you can see, this object will be exported in other sizes, double size or third size, or you can choose them any other size that you want. It exports this object in a different size. It's automatically increase the number of the sizes of that. Or you can, this is that. Or you can also, where was that? You can also add another format to export with this plus. Another format, for example, I need JPEG high quality of this object in different sizes. So I export this object with 2 different format with 3 different size. And then you can export them individually here, or you can export all of that at once with this export and go to your project file. And now you can see we have a different size, a different format of PNG and JPEG in a 3 different format. Interesting. Okay, so it's very interesting and powerful to know. If you have an error here, you have to change the name of that. If you have error here for name, click on it, and then from here, delete them and choose another name for your slice and hit done from this. And you can change the name of that if you have error. It's very simple. Or you can export all of them. Or if you have exactly these settings and you don't want to change all of the settings at once, you can very simply copy settings from here and then paste it, copy, and then replace. Yeah, and add export format from clipboard. And all of these settings for this will be transformed to this. And then you can export all of them individually or all of them at once with this tools, or export them all of these slices with all of the settings. Another slice here. If you select all of them, it does not export preset because I change all of the preset individually here. Single PNG because we have just one slice. If you add something inside that, you can do it. That's it. It's very easy. Just select a layer, export them as a slice, go to the slice and change it. Settings as exported. That's very easy. These are area that for export for you. If you want to export whole area, go to this tool, click and drag it. And as you can see, we have a new slice here that you can export it with any format that here, or you can go and change the format again here. This is all about the name. If you error naming, you can choose. This is very simple to export your artwork or anything that you want.